Hey everybody, greetings and happy Wednesday. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe Seavey. Happy Wednesday, guys, and Wednesday is part of our creative writing class that we like to call ghostwriting. And what ghostwriting is when we take a top Billboard hit or, a well-known song, we take the chorus only, the hook part, the part that always, you hear over and over that everybody sings along to. That's the chorus. And the assignment is to write your own words in there. So you take the same melody, the tune, and you replace their lyrics with yours, keeping their melody. All right? So if you were doing this to say, the Star Spangled Banner, oh, say, can you see? The melody is, ha, 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 ha. And then you put your own lyrics in there. So you'd be like, you're the only one, yeah. Whatever, you just write whatever you're hearing in there. But it's got to fit what was there before. Like if there's a 2-syllable word in the song, you should try to write a 2-syllable word yourself. And if you can't, even if you put 1-syllable words next to each other, as long as it starts and stops at the same time and has the same kind of rhythmic cadence, then I'm fine with that. That's the only kind of rules. There are no rules, but the rule is, there is a rule. The rule is it's got to start when they start and stop when they stop. So it's got to, and it's got to fit perfectly. You can't over say a word too long and hold it long. It's got to blend perfectly. Now, some people say, what is this exercise for? Well, it's a great exercise for your mind to just keep your mind sharp, As a songwriter, you're forced to be creative at certain times of the day. Like you have a writing session tomorrow. Let's say you have a writing session tomorrow at 4:30. Somebody's coming over your house to write a song. They expect you to be able to turn that on and be creative between 4 o'clock and 9:15, right? You're going to have to produce a song between then and then, or, not produce a song, but write a song, write something. You start out with 0 and you leave with something. And this is a great exercise to keep your chops up, And the other thing I always say too is, it forces you not only to be creative, but it forces you, let's say the song you're doing has really 4 lines. You have to say a lot of stuff in 4 small parts. And it's got to be universal, and it's got to tell a story. It's got to be hooky. It's got to stick in your mind. That's what hooky means. It's got to stick in your brain. And it's got to rhyme. So it's got to make sense. It's got to rhyme. It's got to make sense. The syllables, and it's got to start when the artist starts and stops when the artist stops. So if the singing, starts here, you start there. So the song I picked tonight for this exercise is Marshmello, and the song is called Rescue Me. And it's a Billboard song right now, and it features a band called A Day to Remember. So I think Marshmello produced it, but he and maybe wrote it, the words or whatever, and used the band A Day to Remember as the vehicle to produce, And it's on Billboard right now. It's in the top, alternative and pop 50, I think, top 50. So, it's well within the Billboard top 200. That's usually, the most 200 rotated songs in Billboard charts. So I usually pick a song that's very new and current, and then your job is to write new lyrics in the chorus. And remember, and not to sound cocky, but I want you to try to write better lyrics than they have. That's the I don't think I ever do that, but but that's not for me to even decide. That's for the listener to decide. If more people said, "Oh, I like your chorus better than theirs," then so be it. I would never say that about myself. I'm always a work in progress to myself. So, but the object is to be as creative as what's on the radio. That's your competition. Your competition is what's on the radio, not the band down the street. That's how I always looked at it, my whole life. I didn't compete with the band down the street. I competed with my heroes. And as a songwriter, producer, you should be doing the same thing. I mean, I admire all my heroes, but I learn from them all. They're all my teachers. So anyway, I'm going to show you, or I'm going to say their lyrics. That's the first thing I want to do, is show you their lyrics. Well, I'll speak them to you. Let me put on my glasses so I can see it. I'm a little far away. When I found you, I found me. Nothing around far as I could see. You were the current that carried me. When I found you, I found me. Lines in the sand only you can read. My SOS, yeah, you rescued me. Rescue me. So right now, real quick, even though I said the lyrics before the song, I'm going to play you the chorus very quickly, okay? So here's the chorus. Here it is.
I found you, I found me. Nothing around far as I could see. You were the current that carried me. When I found you, I found me. Lost in the sand, only you can read. My SOS, yeah, you rescued me. Rescue me.
So that's their chorus. I'm going to read you their words one more time, just so, even though you saw the lyrics, I want to read them again. When I found you, I found me. Nothing around far as I could see. You were the current that carried me. When I found you, I found me. Lines in the sand only you can read. My SOS, yeah, you rescued me. Rescue me. So that's their words. Now, one of the tricks of the trade that I always do for this exercise is when you write your words, what I want you guys to do is look up these lyrics and write your lyrics out. I want you to write their lyrics out. So the first line, when I found you, I want you to write that on the line, right? So take your notebook and then write the first line up here. When I found you, and then you write your line underneath and it should match. And then write their line, the second line, and then you write your line. You know what? Get two pens. One's a blue and then take a red pen. Write your lyrics in the red pen and write their lyrics in the black or blue pen. And that way, there's no denying whose is who, And make sure yours stop and yours start when theirs does. Remember, like, when I found you, right? That is when I found you. They're all one syllable word, right? When I found you. So what I did for mine was, I did the same thing. My first line was, I was a fool. When I found you, I was a fool, right? So they went, when I found you, I found me, right? So I wrote, I was a fool, I was blind, kidding myself I could change your mind. Your love was stronger when it mixed with mine. So that's my words. So their first line there is, when I found you, I found me. Nothing around far as I could see. You were the current that carried me. So that's theirs. One more time, here's mine. I was a fool, I was blind, kidding myself I could change your mind. Your love was stronger when it mixed with mine. And then they have the second part is there. When I found you, I found me. Line in the sand only you can read. My SOS, yeah, you rescued me. Rescue me. So my second part was, I was a fool, I was blind, I was alone till your heart met mine, forever with me till the end of time, end of time. So that's what they say, rescue me. So I say, end of time, rescue me, end of time. So even though I have one syllable words there, they have a two syllable word, rescue. Rescue's, two syllables. And mine is end of time. So mine's 3 one syllable lines. But you get the idea, And, this is a work in progress. This is not, I don't expect you to do this like first try. This is something that you have to work up to, So don't beat yourself up if, but really sit down. This is, and I say this every week too, and I mean this. This is one of those things when I don't want you, texting people while you're doing this. Turn your phone off, or if you need your phone, only use it for that and not for social media, just for research, okay? I want you to get up in here and come up with a story first. Read their story, and then you come up with a story. And then really think. This shouldn't be something you're doing while you're multitasking. You should go in a room, shut the door, and really get up in here in your brain and really get it done. All right, guys. Well, listen, that is all the time we have for tonight. Oh, you know what I'm going to do real quick? I made a little video of this real quick. So I'm going to do my little, I'm going to sing it to the karaoke thing. So here we go. Here we go. I was a fool. I was blind. Kidding myself I could change your mind. Your heart was stronger when it mixed with mine. I was a fool. Time. End of time. So guys, that is it. That's the whole chorus right there. All right, guys, I can't wait to see what you guys wrote for your lyrics in that chorus. All right, guys, that is all the time we have for tonight. This is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe Seavey signing off. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you then. Peace.